working? How are you feeling today? Well, I'm glad to hear that. You're here for your eye exam. Am I right? Great. Well, talking about that, I think that today we're gonna have a lot of different tests to check your vision in the most thorough way possible. I hope you enjoy such kinds of medical exams and tests, because tonight we're gonna spend a lot of time checking your vision in all possible details. Well, first, could you please tell me, how are you feeling exactly regarding your eyesight? Have you noticed any changes in it lately? Have you had any complaints or anything like that that you'd like to tell me? Okay, are you sure about that? Could you please look at me at the moment? I will just use the light in order to check your pupil reaction, okay? Now the other eye. Could you please look up for me? Now look down to the left and to the right. Perfect. Now once again, the same test but with the other eye. Could you please look up? Look down to the left and to the right. Okay, perfect. Well, I want to have a look at your eyes a bit more closely for a moment. So, if you don't mind me touching your face, I will just put on my latex gloves to be sure that we are on the safe side. Now, of course, we do wash our hands in between the appointments, but still, it's always better to put on the latex gloves, right? I know that a lot of patients also like the sound they produce. Okay. Anyway, let's have a look at your eyes for a moment. Okay, I will touch your face really, really slightly. Okay, good. What if I touch right here above your eyebrows? What if I press here? How does it feel? Is it alright? You sure? Okay. Just for another moment. And what about now if I touch you right below your eyes? Is it okay? Okay, good. Now let me have another look at you. Okay. Yeah, just try to look at me. Okay. And now I will use some more lights, if you don't mind, of course. Good. And now on the other side again. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Now look at me one more time, please. Okay. Great. Well, you know what I'm thinking? I guess that now we'll run a few basic tests, and later we might use this kind of drops to see how they will act and how your eyes will react to them. And then afterwards we will run a few more tests just to see and to be able to compare, right? How does it sound? Okay, good. Well, now let me have a look. Could you please look at the light directly? And now, if I ask you to follow the light, will it be okay? Good. But what you have to do is to follow the light with your eyes only, okay? Don't move your hand to the sides, yeah? Just keep it straight, keep it still, and follow the light with your eyes only, okay? Good. Just look at the light for me. Don't get distracted, please. Focus on the light. And now once again, just keep on looking. Okay, good. Once again, keep on looking at the light. Good. Wonderful. Now I'll use the other one. Okay, can you still see it? It's a little bit smaller in size, right? Now please follow it for me. Exactly. Okay, great. Just look at it. Wonderful. Take action. Right. Now please tell me, I will ask you to concentrate on my nose and tell me if the light is close to you or if it's far from you, okay? Good, but please concentrate on my face, maybe on my nose in particular. It's somewhere in the center of your field of vision, okay? And don't get distracted. Now we're testing your side vision, or your peripheral side, whatever you call it. And what is really important is that you don't look at the light directly. Okay, otherwise that will be cheating. So you can nod to me when the light gets closer to you, okay? Good. Okay, great. Wonderful. Alright. Good. Okay. Good. Now, please tell me, can you see this line? Is there any difference between this light and these? What is this difference? Do they have different temperatures, colors? Which one is warmer, do you think? This one? Okay, wonderful. So now I'll ask you to follow the warmer light with your eyes only. Don't move your head, please. Good. Just try to relax. All these things you're currently doing, all these instructions, they are not really challenging, okay? There's nothing really difficult or complicated about them. So please just follow the warmer light for me. Now follow the cold white light. Good. Keep on following the cold white light. Good. Alright. Now look at the light again. And keep on looking. Tell me when it gets closer to you. And now don't look at the light. Look at my face, okay? Look at my nose. If it makes sense to you, right? You can easily find it on my face. Exactly. Great. So just nod to me or raise your hand. Give me some kind of sign when the light gets closer to you. Alright? Good. Just relax. Good. Once again. Okay, great. Wonderful. Now, once again, look at my nose. Tell me when the light disappears. Like now, yeah, from your field of vision. Alright? Good. So, just try to relax again. It has disappeared. You cannot see it anymore. Okay? Remember not to look at the light directly. Good job. Okay. Good. Okay, great. Once again. It's gone. Okay, good. Now tell me when the light appears in your field of vision. Can you see it now? Now you can't. Okay. Tell me when you can see it. Good. Okay. Great. Awesome. Good job. Alrighty. Okay. Now, another thing I'm gonna ask you to do is to count how many times the light appears and disappears from your field of vision. For that, again, since we're still testing your peripheral sight, so I will ask you to keep on concentrating on my face. I hope that's not too hard to do, right? So that's something you can easily do. You can see me really well. So concentrate on me. Don't look at the light directly. No, don't do that. So I will just flash the light basically in your face. Doesn't sound very nice, but I hope that it's not too uncomfortable for you, right? So the discomfort is not way too big. Okay, so it's bearable. Right, so what I'm about to ask you to do is to concentrate on me, but still try to count how many times the light appears and disappears from your field of vision. Like now, for example, how many times do you think it was? Just twice. Good, right, yeah. So you see, it's not that difficult at all. It's pretty much possible to do without much effort, let's be honest. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Just try to relax, like I said. So how many times do you think it was? 3 times. Good. Now, what about now? How many times? Just twice. You sure? Okay, good. About now. How many? 4 times. Okay, and now once again. Five times. Okay, right you are. Good. So now I will ask you to tell me if you can see this light. Can you see it? No. That's good. Try once again. What about now? Ooh. Okay, wonderful. My bad. Well, what color is this light? Green. Great. Now please follow this green light for me. With your eyes only, remember. Good job. Wonderful. Now, please tell me if you can see the light again. What color is it now? Is it the same green color? No. What is it then? Red color. Interesting. So, please follow this red light for me. With your eyes only. You know how it works, right? Good. Okay. Great. Now, I have one more light for you. So, what color do you think it is? Is it red or green, maybe white or yellow? It's blue, are you sure? Okay, follow it, please. Don't get distracted. Okay, great. Now I will ask you to tell me when the light appears in your field of vision. Only now you have to tell me what color it is. If it's red or green or blue. Okay? Well, that's not too hard. Please again concentrate on my face, on my nose maybe. Okay? And tell me when the light appears in what color it is. Blue, it's blue. Okay, great. Blue again. Okay, interesting. It was red color. Okay. Red again. Green. Okay. What about now? Red. What about now? Green again. Interesting. And now blue. What about now? Green again. Okay. And now red. And green light. Okay. Green light again. Blue. Blue again. Red. Red again. Okay. Red again. Green. Okay. Blue. Okay, interesting. Now let's do it a little bit more complicated, like for real pros. I will ask you to tell me when the light appears, what color it is, and how many times it appears and disappears in your field of vision. Okay? Good. So, it's been 3 times. What color was that? Blue. Okay. Red. Just once. Okay. So it was green 4 times. Wow. Two times blue. Okay. Three times green. Wow. Your accuracy is really impressive. Good job. Okay. Now, like as I promised, we would use some eye drops. They're not supposed to alter your vision. So basically, if your eyes are healthy, which I hope they are, they shouldn't change anything, okay? But in case there are some changes, then there might be an issue, okay? So let's get a little bit closer to you. I'll use some light again. Open your eye. Okay, great. And now once again with the other dominant. Okay, good. Just one droplet will be more than enough. Honestly, you can close your eyes for a moment. Let me massage them a little bit. Okay, good. Are you feeling alright? Well, you're not supposed to feel dizzy. Your vision is not really supposed to get blurry. Maybe just for moments or two, but not for a long time. Okay, can you see me now? You sure? Okay, great. That's wonderful. So now let me have a look in your eyes once again. I will use this magnifying glass, okay? Now it might look a bit funny. Okay. Let me use another kind of light. Okay. Let me have a look at your other eye. Okay. Well, I don't see anything weird for now. I'll have another look closer to the end of our test. Okay. Now, right after using these drops, I want to ask you to look in the center, okay, of your field of vision. How many circles can you see? What about now? What about now? Now again? Does it get blurry? Do you have any signs of double vision? How many can you see now? 2. And now? What about now? Are you sure there are only 2 of them and not 4? Could you please look at my nose for a moment and tell me how many fingers I'm holding up? 2. You're sure? Not 1, not 4. What about now? But now you can see 4 fingers. Well, I was actually holding up just 2. And now can you see 4 fingers again? Okay, this time there were actually 4 of them. Okay, what about now? And now? Now again? Again? Okay, and how many fingers can you see on both hands? Okay, good. Now let's try again. Please look at the center. There are 2 circles. Now, 2. And what about now? And now. Okay, well, you're doing good. That's alright. Don't worry about anything. Okay, now let me use some cards and charts. I suppose that we can start with a Snellen chart. Okay, let me get it. I have a lot of papers, a lot of charts here. Okay, well, let's see. We've got. Okay. By the way, that's the anatomy of your eye. That's how it all works. Yeah? If you have ever wondered, yeah, so here you can see there's an eyelid, and right underneath there's your actual eye. Yeah, and so here's the optic nerve, which is responsible for your vision, acuity in the first place. And then there is also this lower rectus muscle and upper rectus muscle, obviously. So the muscles which are responsible for your eye movements. Okay. So then there is also basically the iris that is responsible for your eye color, and the pupil itself. Okay, so there are also some other parts of your eye, but we're not gonna discuss all of them right now. But if you're interested, I can send you some more information. It's mostly just relevant for the medical workers, and as a patient you don't need to know everything about the anatomy of your eye, about how it works and stuff, but I think that at some point it's still good to know how it all functions in your body, right? Good. Well, thanks for asking. It's always super enjoyable to work with curious people. Okay, great. So, the Snellen chart. Could you please read line number 2 for me? Oh, of course, you can see it perfectly well. Wonderful. Now, line number 3. The next one, please. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Line number 7. Can you still see it? Okay. And number 8. Let's give it a try at least. Almost. Good job. Now, I will give you this tool. It might be a bit more convenient to close one eye with it than just with your hand, but whatever works for you. If you don't like it, you can put it aside and use your hand. Okay, great. So now with your one eye closed, could you please read line number 5 for me? Okay. Okay, wonderful. Now could you please switch to the other eye and read it again? The same line. Well, I hope it's not because you memorized it. Now line number 6. Almost, yeah. Good. And with the other eye. Good job. That's not so bad. I promise. That's alright. Okay. Give me a moment. So, by the way, just in case you wondered, when it comes to your cranial nerves, there are quite a few responsible for your eyesight, yeah? So here you can see the optic nerve that we have already talked about, that was given in that picture. There is also oculomotor nerve, which is basically responsible for your eye movements, along with abducens nerve. Okay. Exactly. Yes. So that's how it all functions in your brain. Have you ever had a cranial nerve exam? Okay. Now, very simple test. It's another kind of Snellen chart. We're not gonna do all of it. I will just ask you to tell me what color it is. What about this one? This? And finally this. Same as my gloves. Great. Now please could you close your eye again and read line number 7 for me. I just have the feeling that you have already learned those previous by heart, so it's a brand new one. So the sequence of letters can be totally different here. And Now could you please close the other eye and read the line number 6 for me? Good. Good job. Now go on. It's fine. Wonderful. Now, when it comes to your color vision, there are a lot of tests which are supposed to help us see if it's okay. One of them is using Ishihara plates. Maybe you're already familiar with them. I don't know. So please tell me, can you see anything here? Can you see 3 circles? Wonderful. Can you see anything inside the first one? Okay. What is it? What does it resemble? What kind of animal, number, letter, whatever? Some kind of shape, figure? Good job. What about the second one? Okay. Good. What about the third one? Really? And what color do you think it is in the background? Okay. Now, I also have a few more kinds of Ishihara plates, which look like this and this, depending on what exactly we have to test. So this one has more contrast, the colors are more saturated, obviously it's a bit easier. This one is a little bit more challenging, but still quite doable. Okay, but today we also have a whole bunch of cards that we're gonna use with you. Okay. Just give me a moment. I'll touch them. Okay, just a second. So here we go. Alright, so I have this kind of card for you. Can you see anything here? What is depicted here on this card? Okay. How many cats can you see here on this card? I'll bring it a bit closer to you. Okay, so just 3 cats. Could you point at them for me? This one, here, and here below. Okay, how many pumpkins can you see in the picture? Okay, can you count them again? Wonderful, let's count them together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or suppose here there's the 12th one. Oh, okay. Good. You're actually doing great. What colors prevail in this picture? Good. Wonderful. And what color is it here on this side of the card? Okay. What if I compare it to this shade of green? And what about this one? So could you please point at the darkest shade of all three? And could you please point at the lightest shade of all three? Good. Wonderful. Now, I have some other kinds of cards for you. Just give me a moment. Okay. What can you see here? Alright, so what colors can you see inside this diamond? So which part, which half of the diamond is darker? The upper or the lower one? Good. Now, what can you see in this picture? How is this shape called? Hourglass. What color is it? Okay. Can you see any shades of colors, or is it all exactly the same homogeneous kind of shade? So is it darker on the outside, closer to the borders, or on the inside? Okay. What about this card? What can you see there? Can you see any other shapes inside this heart? What are they? What color is the circle inside this heart? Right here. It's kind of brick orangish, reddish color. Good. What can you see on this card? Maybe I'll hold it this way. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Could you please point at the lightest, brightest color here on this card? This one. And what do you think is the darkest shade there? Okay. You're doing good. Just a few more cards, okay? What about this one? What can you see there? How many different shapes can you see inside this one? A rectangle, okay. Diamond and the heart. Which color is the lightest, the brightest here? Which of the shapes has the brightest color? Let's see. Good. What about this one? Does it have the same color, the same shade all over? Or can you see some gradation of color? Good. Now this one. Anything? So, what colors can you see here inside this triangle? So, which part has darker shade, the top or the bottom? Good. How many shades can you see here? Could you please point at the darkest one? Can you see any patterns inside this card? Great. And finally, what about this triangle? Is it all the same color, or does it have different shades? Okay, good. Which one do you think is closer to green color? Wonderful. Thank you so much. You're actually doing good. Okay. So how are you feeling after these drops? Okay. Do you have any questions to me? Anything you'd like to discuss with me? Okay. You sure? That's all right. Okay. Let's run one more test. So, what color is this marker? What about this one? Can you please follow the pink one for me? Let's also check your concentration focus level. Now please follow the blue one for me. Wonderful. Okay, good. Now let me have a closer look at your eyes again. I'll just use another kind of light. Look up. Look down. Please look to the right and look to the left. Perfect. Now please once again look down. Look to the left. Look to the right. And look up. Okay, wonderful. And now blink. Great. Now please look at the light again. And blink again. Okay, perfect. Wow. Your eyesight is just fine. Like I said, there are no problems with it. I don't see any kind of issues. So it's totally fine. And I guess that I will just see you for your next regular checkup. I do appreciate that you take such good care of your health, though. It's really great that you show up at the clinic regularly for your checkups and that you actually care. So in such cases, it's always easier to prevent some illness than to cure it afterwards. So, good job. You're taking really good care. You're taking really good care of your health, which is really, really great. We always value such patience, to be honest. And a doctor will tell you that. Okay, so I'll see you later and have a good one. Have a nice day. Bye. Okay. So let's see. Good here. First some letters. These two.